Eleusinian mysteries in ancient Greece, there was almost certainly a psychedelic brew, that the soma of the Vedas may well have been a brew based upon the Amanita muscaria mushroom. We have the DMT in the ancient Egyptian tree of life. We have the whole global cultures of surviving shamanism, and what it's all about is a state of consciousness that's designed to help us find balance and harmony. The ancient Egyptians would have called it Maat with the universe, and to remain mindful that what we're here to undertake on earth while immersed in matter is fundamentally a spiritual journey aimed at the growth and perfection of the soul, a journey that may go back to the very origins of what made us human in the first place. And I stand here invoking the hard-won right of freedom of speech to call for and demand another right to be recognized, and that is the right of adult sovereignty over consciousness. There's a war on consciousness in our society, and if we as adults are not allowed to make sovereign decisions about what to experience with our own consciousness while doing no harm to others, including the decision to use responsibly ancient and sacred visionary plants, then we cannot claim to be free in any way, and it's useless for our society to go around the world imposing our form of democracy on others while we nourish this rot at the heart of society and we do not allow individual freedom over consciousness. It may even be that we're denying ourselves the next vital step in our own evolution by allowing this state of affairs to continue, and who knows, perhaps our immortal destiny as well.
Love that. So, despite the bad stuff that's going on in Squamish, with some douche nugget who's throwing paint thinner on people's vans. By the way, I'd love to spend a weekend up there and see if he tries to come near my van. I got the cameras all around because, man, that would be...
What actually happened to the van? What was wrong with it? I mean, there was like a countless number of people who could guess that it was the thermostat based on the information that was provided in that video. And that ended up definitely being the problem, which we had come to the conclusion prior to even towing it to Pet Boys and everything. But there was also there was a lot of other little things that were going on that seemed related to the thermostat issue, but didn't quite seem like they would be fixed solely based on the thermostat being replaced, which is kind of where there was a little uncertainty as to what to do. So yes, it was definitely the thermostat, but there was a couple of other things that there was just a lot happening under that hood, and luckily it wasn't anything that was super crazy, it wasn't anything super expensive. I know that maybe when I kind of explained Pet Boys $40 versus sunshine, it's another morning.
Well, leave me the fuck alone then. What the fuck are you doing around here then? What were you carrying there, bud? What were you doing around my van? Okay, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. We've had this guy parked here for about half an hour now. He's bailing out his cans, but people just parked right in front of me. That was me. I called the police. Because it's better than going out there and raging on somebody for waking you up at 7 o'clock in the morning with a fucking chainsaw.